Hello friends, my name is Aaron Snodderly and I am the Executive Director of the Tennessee Independent Baptists for Religious Liberty. We are an organization that was founded by some of Tennessee's finest pastors for the purpose of promoting and protecting religious liberty in our state and around the country. I want to take just a moment to invite you to our Pastors and Christians Day on Capitol Hill and our annual conference. The date of the meeting will be February 22nd, that's a Tuesday, and we'll gather at 9 o'clock in the morning inside the House chamber of our state capitol for the purpose of a Bible message, a time of prayer, a legislative update, and then we'll go out and meet with our politicians and witness to them and encourage them to come to our conference that night. We'll be seated at the actual desks where our politicians vote on legislation and pass the laws that we live by here in our great state. That night at our annual conference will begin at 6:30 in the Grand Hall on the second floor of the Capitol. It's a beautiful facility, and we'll have some great preaching and singing that will bless your heart and inspire you to live for God and country like never before. We're very grateful that Pastor Gagliano and the South Haven Baptist Church of Springfield, Tennessee have agreed to once again host our conference. They'll be bringing some of their choirs, their church choir, their Christian school choir, and the music promises to be so uplifting. The acoustics inside the state capitol are amazing, and I promise you, you'll never feel closer to heaven than you will that night as we have hundreds of people singing the praises of God. We also will have Pastor Clarence Sexton of the Temple Baptist Church in Powell, Tennessee, and the president of Crown College. He'll be speaking that night as our keynote speaker, and he'll be preaching a message that will inspire our hearts as well. It promises to be a great evening. You don't want to miss it. And we want every church, every Christian school, every ministry across the state and even the Southeast to be represented if at all possible. We especially want pastors to bring their young people with them so that they might not only hear the inspiring biblical messages, but that they might also be inspired to serve God politically and make a difference for our country, a difference that will last for many years to come. We have free shuttle that will be provided along with free parking, so you don't have to walk much. The parking's very close to the Capitol, and if you can't afford to walk, then we have handicap access to the buildings that our free shuttle service will provide, and we want to do everything we can to make it as easy for you to be inside the Capitol with us on February 22nd to worship God and pray for our state and for our country. I want you to mark your calendars, February 22nd, Tuesday, and plan on being there with us in the morning at 9 o'clock and then again at 6:30 in the evening. We pray that God will use us to bless America.